Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Isotopes. Keith Hernandez, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next. Jim Palmer will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Damon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Sent on the ground out to second. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
To the plate now, Ben Zobrist. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 17, Keith Hernandez.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Roll, this is a pitcher's best friend, man.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Adrian Hauser is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Danny D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. That's popped up. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
At the plate now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Iglesias is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Jones, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First offering on its way. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat out there, and you got to find a way to lock in. That's certainly what he's done over the last 10 games. Absolutely crushing the baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Iglesias is off of first with 2 away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. But for all his success at the plate, his average over the last 10 isn't above the Mendoza line even. Perhaps a slight cause for concern.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. So stepping in, Joe Torre. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Torre, originally from New York State, he was a 4th-round selection during the 2020 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So in now for San Francisco, Luis Robert. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Torre is there. 1 out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs and 64 runs batted in. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, ball one.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer, George Brett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And while he's been one of the best at the plate all year, his recent numbers have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 300, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. Most guys would take that for an entire season. This guy has watched his average dip just a smidge over his last 10 games.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, the last 10 games he's certainly treading water right now. But if you can mix in that knock when you don't feel great at the plate, the track record says he's going to get hot again. And when he does, watch out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Lined into right, a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box, Louis Aparicio. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jim Palmer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
In the air down the line in left. Around first, digging for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. But at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
A runner at second, nobody out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses the throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Now a move by the manager to bring the corners in. So they'll try to cut down the runner at home, but they'll give up the run for an out if it's hit to a middle infielder. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Adrian Hauser shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Into the box now, Johnny Damon, second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. None out, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Now batting, second baseman.
Bases full now following the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Ben Zobrist. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Inside, 1-1.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
In now, Keith Hernandez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. So digging in now, Jose Iglesias. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. Standing in, Luis Robert as we begin the top of the 4th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. A hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
First offering on its way. Nolan Arenado will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back standing. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Arenado brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
The right fielder, number 21.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Giants leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jay Bruce. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Into the box now, Joe Torre, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. A ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. So now to the plate, George Brett, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in, Dwight Smith Jr. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Smith, 28 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Aparicio.
Into the box, Louis Aparicio, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Ohtani waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. So striding in, Jim Palmer. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he popped him up. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Now in the box, Tom Murphy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Adrian Hauser, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time, as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
At the plate, Johnny Damon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. And that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking the ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
Ben Zobrist is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Ken Griffey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jose Iglesias is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Runners on the move for second. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Andrew Jones comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners off for second. This is on the ground over to first. Hernandez grabs it cleanly, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Taken high and deep to right. Ranging back is Ohtani, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
In now, Joe Torre. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Bruce rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, George Brett. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
So now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Isotopes are out on top 3-1. Digging in once again, Luis Robert, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too high, 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Lays off 2-2 now. Ripped down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Striding in once again, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
The shortstop, Luis.
First delivery to him on the way.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. In the air out to left. Robert is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in, Jim Palmer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And there are 2 away now. In now, Ken Griffey. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit in the air out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in the outfielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
I got to count 2-2.
Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 37, Adrian.
Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Hit out towards second. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. John Curtis gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 84, John Curtis.
Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Iglesias.
Curtis typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty B, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Digging in, Andrew Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Popped straight up. Curtis is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, The first baseman.
Base is empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Oh, he couldn't make the play. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Johnny Damon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. John Franco has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. High chopper over to first. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 17.
A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. At the plate, Keith Hernandez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Score holds, it's 3-1. Number 68 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 68.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Torre is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Digging in, George Brett. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Standing in now, Dwight Smith Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. Brett is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Louis Aparicio. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Coming in is Ohtani. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Evan Longoria will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Coming into pinch hit, Evan Longoria.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the G-men. It's now 4-1. Raleigh Fingers takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Luis Robert.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
The windup and the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
this offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
To 1-2 now. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Isotopes used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jim Palmer earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Raleigh Fingers hammers down the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.